Hey, Cowboys Nation. This is Cowboys Wire News, your home for breaking news, smart analysis, rumors, and film room insights. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a snap. Let's talk America's team. AMARI Cooper has just been spotted walking into the Dallas Cowboys headquarters, and the buzz around the star in Frisco is absolutely electric right now. Cameras, reporters, and even a few diehard fans who somehow managed to get past security are all trying to catch a glimpse of what looks to be one of the biggest moves of this NFL offseason. Cooper, dressed sharply in a navy blue suit and those signature shades of his, appeared calm and confident, but you could see the hint of a grin, the kind of smile that says, "I'm home again." Sources close to the organization claim this isn't just a casual visit or a courtesy appearance. No, this is serious business. A 4-year deal is on the table, and if everything goes smoothly, Cooper could officially put pen to paper within the next few hours. The Cowboys front office has been unusually quiet about it, which only fuels the speculation that this was planned behind the scenes for weeks. Fans remember how Cooper's previous departure stung, and the thought of him returning to pair up with Dak Prescott again has social media melting down. Everyone's talking. Is this redemption, or just business as usual in Big D? Inside the facility, the atmosphere is described as celebratory but cautious, according to one insider who's been around the Cowboys organization for years. The team's media department has reportedly been preparing highlight reels, social media posts, and even a potential press conference setup, just in case the ink dries on that contract today. Cooper's relationship with owner Jerry Jones and head coach Mike McCarthy has always been solid, but this move feels like more than just a reunion. It feels strategic, like a statement that the Cowboys aren't content with mediocrity or near misses. They want a proven star to bring stability to their offense again. Fans have long debated whether Dallas ever truly replaced Cooper's precision route running and chemistry with Prescott, and this signing might be their way of admitting that they never really did. As of now, multiple sources say the financial terms are close to being finalized, with guarantees that reflect Cooper's veteran status and continued production. This isn't nostalgia, this is ambition. And with Dallas under pressure to live up to its championship pedigree, bringing AMARI back could be the spark that reignites the entire franchise. From the moment Cooper entered the building, whispers started flying about who would be the first to break the official announcement. Beat reporters scrambled for confirmation, while teammates subtly hinted at something brewing through cryptic posts on X and Instagram. CeeDee Lamb posted a simple eyes emoji just minutes after Cooper was seen stepping inside, and that alone sent Cowboys Twitter into overdrive. The locker room, according to some who've spoken off the record, is buzzing with anticipation. Players are excited, not just because of what Cooper brings on the field, but because of the leadership and calm he adds to the offense. Dak Prescott, who has reportedly been pushing behind the scenes for this reunion, is said to be thrilled. Their connection was one of the most precise in the league, built on trust and timing that few duos ever achieve. For fans, it feels like the missing piece might finally be coming back to complete the puzzle. The Cowboys' offense, which has looked inconsistent at times this season, could instantly regain its rhythm with Cooper lining up wide again. The whole building feels alive, like something historic is unfolding in real time. As negotiations continued throughout the day, both sides appeared intent on getting this deal done before the weekend. Cooper's agent arrived separately, carrying what one insider described as a stack of documents thicker than a playbook, which all but confirmed that this isn't a meet and greet. It's a contract signing in motion. Jerry Jones, ever the showman, was seen entering the conference room moments later with that signature confident grin. The Cowboys brass has always understood the power of a headline, and this one could dominate the sports world for weeks. The rumored 4-year contract suggests not just a short-term fix, but a long-term investment in consistency. Dallas has struggled to maintain offensive identity since Cooper left, and his return could bring balance back to their scheme. Imagine Cooper opposite Lamb, with Dak distributing the ball behind a rebuilt offensive line. That's the kind of setup that keeps defensive coordinators awake at night. Yet, beyond the tactics and numbers, there's an emotional undertone to all this. Cowboys fans never stopped believing Cooper belonged in Dallas, and seeing him walk through those doors again feels poetic, almost like fate rewriting an unfinished chapter. Now, the real question floating through every hallway at the Star is simple but loaded. What does this mean for the Cowboys' future? Bringing Cooper back signals a change in tone, from a team that's been almost there to one that's ready to go all in. 4 years means commitment, faith, and belief that the window for a Super Bowl run is still wide open. Sources say Mike McCarthy has already started adjusting offensive schemes to accommodate Cooper's return, emphasizing his precision routes and ability to create separation against tight coverage. There's even talk that this could influence upcoming draft decisions, shifting focus away from wide receivers and toward defensive reinforcements instead. The energy surrounding this move isn't just about nostalgia, it's about intent. Cooper brings discipline, maturity, and a veteran presence that can stabilize a locker room known for volatility. Fans across Texas and beyond are rallying behind this potential comeback, flooding forums and comment sections with messages of excitement, disbelief, and cautious optimism. It feels like something big is about to break, and once it does, the league will have to take notice that the Dallas Cowboys are done playing it safe. Still, as the hours tick by and the sun begins to set over Frisco, no official word has come from the team. Reporters are camped outside, some broadcasting live, others just waiting for that one photo of Cooper signing the deal. The anticipation is palpable, a mix of nostalgia and high-stakes drama. This is what the Cowboys do best. They turn football into theater. Whether it's a strategic leak or a grand reveal, everything is choreographed for maximum impact. But make no mistake, this moment feels real. AMARI Cooper back in blue and silver could redefine how this season unfolds. It's not just about touchdowns or stats, it's about restoring belief. After seasons of heartbreak and close calls, fans are ready for something to believe in again. If that pen hits paper tonight, Dallas may just send a message to the entire NFL. The star is shining bright once more, and the Cowboys are ready to chase greatness again. Outside, the media frenzy is reaching a fever pitch as news of AMARI Cooper's potential 4-year signing spreads like wildfire across the NFL landscape. Reporters from ESPN, NFL Network, and even entertainment outlets have descended on the star, eager to capture what feels like a landmark moment for the Cowboys organization. Social media is in chaos. Hashtags like #CooperReturns and #CowboysReloaded are trending worldwide. Fans are recording live reactions, creating memes, and reminiscing about Cooper's most iconic plays in Dallas colors. You can feel the nostalgia blending with sheer excitement, the kind that only a move like this can create. Meanwhile, rival fans are already starting to worry. NFC East opponents know exactly what this could mean. With Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Brandon Cooks all healthy, the Cowboys' passing game instantly becomes one of the most dangerous in the league. The timing couldn't be better either. The midseason window is the perfect moment for a spark, and this move could shift momentum entirely in Dallas's favor. Everyone's on edge, waiting for that breaking news alert. The feeling around the league is unanimous. If Cooper's deal becomes official, the Cowboys just changed the game. Inside team headquarters, whispers continue about the final numbers being ironed out, and those numbers are said to be significant. Word is that the deal could be worth upwards of $80 million over 4 years, including a massive signing bonus that reaffirms just how much Dallas values Cooper's talent. The Cowboys have a history of big contracts, but this one feels particularly symbolic. It's about bringing back stability, something that's been missing ever since Cooper's departure. Multiple players have reportedly reached out privately, congratulating him even before the ink dries, suggesting that everyone expects this to be finalized any moment now. Some insiders are even suggesting that the team might schedule a press conference tomorrow morning, complete with Jerry Jones, Mike McCarthy, and Cooper himself front and center. If that happens, expect fireworks. The Cowboys don't just make announcements, they create spectacles. And this one, with its mix of redemption and ambition, could be one for the ages. Even veteran sports writers are admitting that Dallas might have just pulled off one of the smartest moves in recent memory. Meanwhile, analysts across the NFL are already breaking down what Cooper's return could mean schematically. His ability to run crisp, precise routes gives Dak Prescott something he's been missing: reliability on third downs and in the red zone. Since Cooper's exit, Dallas's passing game has relied heavily on big plays and improvisation, but what Cooper brings is rhythm, the kind of timing-based precision that defines elite offenses. Imagine defenses having to account for Lamb, Cooks, and Cooper simultaneously, with Tony Pollard ready to explode out of the backfield. That's a nightmare scenario for any coordinator. This move could also rejuvenate Dak's confidence, silencing critics who've questioned his ability to lead in high-pressure moments. Cooper's calm presence on the field and professionalism off it have always elevated those around him. Even the younger receivers are likely to benefit from his mentorship, refining their own craft under his example. For the Cowboys, it's not just about adding a star, it's about re-establishing an identity. Dallas has always been at its best when its stars align, and now, with Cooper potentially back, that balance could be restored once again. Before we roll on, subscribe to Cowboys Wire News, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Your support keeps the Dallas Cowboys updates coming. Tell us what you think in the comments. Still, not everyone is convinced this move guarantees success. Some critics argue that while Cooper's talent is undeniable, the Cowboys' real issues have always been deeper: coaching, consistency, and postseason composure. They question whether bringing back a familiar face can truly solve systemic problems. But others see it differently. To them, this move is more than just tactical, it's psychological. It tells players and fans alike that the Cowboys are serious about building a winning culture again. Cooper represents discipline, work ethic, and quiet leadership, qualities that have sometimes been missing in the locker room. It's also a statement of loyalty, something that resonates deeply with fans who value players that bleed silver and blue. Financially, yes, it's a gamble, but emotionally, it's a masterstroke. This deal, if confirmed, gives Dallas not only a top-tier receiver, but also a symbol of unfinished business. The Cowboys' story with Cooper was never supposed to end the way it did, and now, it looks like they're writing the sequel everyone's been waiting for. Whether it leads to glory or heartbreak, one thing's for sure: the league will be watching closely. As the night rolls in, reports begin surfacing that Cooper and Jerry Jones have shaken hands, sealing the deal in principle. While no official signatures have been photographed yet, insiders insist it's done in all but paperwork. In typical Cowboys fashion, there's talk that they're holding off on the announcement for a grand reveal, perhaps a press event featuring highlights of Cooper's best plays under the lights, complete with a bold new, unfinished business slogan. You can picture it already: Cooper stepping onto the stage in a crisp Cowboys jersey, cameras flashing, the crowd roaring. That's the spectacle Jerry Jones lives for. Behind the scenes, players are reportedly planning to welcome Cooper back with a locker room celebration once it's official. The energy around the franchise feels completely different tonight. Hope is back. Excitement is back. And if everything goes as expected, AMARI Cooper will officially be back too. Not just as a player, but as a symbol that Dallas isn't done fighting for its legacy. By morning, this story could be everywhere, but right now, it's a living rumor pulsing through every corner of the sports world. From barbershops in Texas to talk shows in New York, everyone's debating what this move really means. Does this make the Cowboys legitimate Super Bowl contenders again? Does Cooper still have that top-tier explosiveness that once made him one of the most feared receivers in the league? Only time will tell. But one thing's certain: the vibe in Dallas has shifted. The Cowboys, often mocked for falling short of expectations, suddenly look like a team ready to rewrite their story. Cooper's return could mark the beginning of something bigger, something more determined. For years, fans have said the Cowboys just needed one missing piece to bring it all together. Maybe, just maybe, AMARI Cooper was that piece all along. Tonight, Frisco is alive with whispers and flashing cameras. And if those whispers turn out to be true, the Dallas Cowboys just reignited the dream. That's a wrap from Cowboys Wire News. For breaking Cowboys updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Tell us your take in the comments.